Oh my God! Come on! Climb the Goliath! Wait a minute! You're behind all of it! You want this one? No! Nick Watts! That's not Spike Dudley! I'll tell you who it is! Buck Anderson!
You know, a lot of people like to make a lot of accusations about the Wild Machine. They say, Wild Machine, you're Buck Anderson. They say, you tape up your fingers like Buck Anderson. Maybe. You wear a singlet like Buck Anderson. You wear a jacket like Buck Anderson. You wear boots like Buck Anderson. And to all this I say, maybe. But there's one thing that I'll gladly say I do just like Buck Anderson. And just like Buck Anderson, I will be the open weight champion.
Welcome to Hogtown Pro Wrestling. Hutch Henry's here with the infamous Jay Moore, and Jay Moore, here he comes, Amanuel Hassan.
Yes, from Ethiopia, from what I understand.
Yes, very close ties to Mysterion here. I believe this is the cousin of Prince Saeed Hassan, former Royal Guard, a former tag team champion here at Hogtown Pro. So I'm assuming that this is a very vicious competitor, and he's going to be taking on the brand new, the Wild Machine. I love this guy. This guy's come out of nowhere. Amazing.
Oh, you must be talking about Buck Anderson.
I have no clue who
yes,
this guy
is
underneath the mask. I gotta say, he does have some of Buck's characteristics. It's kind of interesting. Obviously, takes a lot of influence from the former openweight champion, Buck Anderson.
You're just like Donald Trump, a politician.
Comes down to the same music and everything. This guy loves Buck Anderson. Obviously, the Wild Machine, and I love him making his way here down the ring at Hogtown Pro. Fans seem to love this guy.
Well, listen, I'm not a fan of this guy being in here at Hogtown, or Buck Anderson, who that is, being at Hogtown, because he's not supposed to be here. He's out of the company. He's not supposed to be back at the company.
That is
Whether it's Hogtown or a different brand, it doesn't matter. This match should not be happening. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm interested in seeing Mysterion's new talent, as you say, but not facing Buck Anderson here tonight.
Well, I'm not sure if Mr. Hassan has any official ties to Mysterion at the moment, but I'm sure that Mysterion's influence is part of the reason why he's made his way here onto the roster. But I don't know why you don't think this match should happen. Wild Machine, I mean, here he is making a debut actual singles matchup here. We got to see what this guy has in the ring. And yes, very unfortunate what happened to Buck Anderson, being basically no longer at Hogtown Pro Wrestling because of Nick Watts. And this Wild Machine guy must be like, you know what? I'm going to step up. My idol, Buck Anderson, I'm going to come in, I'm going to take his place, I'm going to do him proud. And I got to shake this guy's hand when I get a chance to thank him for that.
Well, you know, you could be onto something. I know you know more than I do because you're in the office at all times. But if you remember, the Machines in the first place, everybody knew it was Andre the Giant.
All right, well, our official bell, Jay Moore seems to think he knows more than me. If you want, you can always go to our website, hogtownwrestling.com. You can contact us through there. Why don't you give us your opinion after this match of the Wild Machine? Do you think this is Buck Anderson, or do you think this is a new competitor here to Hogtown Pro, a new competitor that I'm very excited to see? Nice side headlock takeover there on Amanuel Hassan. Obviously good fundamentals here from the Wild Machine. I don't know where he trained. Like I said, I know nothing about this guy, but looking forward to seeing this match.
Well, I got to be honest, I know nothing about either competitor, but it's got to make you wonder. Mysterion must be somewhere watching this match, because if this guy gets a victory over Buck Anderson, you know, he could be doing business with Mysterion.
Well, most definitely. I'd like to think that this guy is the kind of guy that's right up Mysterion's alley. Mysterion right now managing the tag team champions from Russia with Rage. Looking forward to seeing them in action sometime soon in the next few weeks here at Hogtown Pro.
Whoa, look at that chop, Hutch.
Digging in deep for sure. Again with a big chop. Wild Machine fighting back now. Some big stiff shoulder blocks in the corner. I like this Hasan guy making his debut here at Hogtown Pro.
He needs to do a little bit more to impress me. He's got to get a win over here against the Super Machine, as you call him. The Red Machine. What is this? The Wild Machine.
Whoa, classic! That's a Buck Gunderson move there. This guy, like I said, loves Buck Gunderson. Obviously, I got to have a personal interview with this guy, see what's up.
Well, nobody knows how to do it like Buck knows how to do it, that's for sure.
Wow.
Look at this. This is the cover, 2 count only.
Wild Machine trying to get the audience behind him here. Well, digging in.
What is this?
Crossface chicken wing. Buck Gunderson used to call it the near-life experience.
I see goes right to the rope. Smart wrestling move right there.
Choking the Wild Machine on the top rope there. I would say that's an illegal maneuver. And now that looks like a choke too. Come on.
Well, he's got to fight to break it.
Sam Show's got to get in there and check the elbow, make sure that he's not choking out the Wild Machine. And in behind, he escaped. I thought he was going to put on a submission, but obviously.
Oh, look at Hasan. That big boot to the head.
It's Hasan.
Hasan. It's all from the same family. They're Egyptians.
They're Ethiopians. You know what? For somebody who claims to know so much.
I'm just making sure you're on your game, Hutch.
Well, obviously this guy has no qualms about breaking the rules. Ever since hitting the ropes there, he's been choking out the Wild Machine every which way he can, and now sternum first right to the turnbuckles. But look at that, talking trash.
Goes for the cover.
Surprised you don't know this guy's name and location. He's just right up your alley, your kind of guy here.
No, I told you before, Hutch, I didn't see this guy before.
Well, I'm sure you guys will be friends in no time knowing you. Scoop and a slam here. Wow, center of the ring. What's he setting him up for?
Look at this.
Wow, big splash.
Goes for the cover.
If he had some more body weight, that might have put away the Wild Machine. Kind of a thin, tall guy to be utilizing a splash in that fashion, but probably not what you were expecting. And the unexpected can get you a win.
And the Wild Machine is hulking up there.
Obviously a fan of lots of wrestlers.
Takes a good right hand, another right hand. He's back in the corner now. The Wild Machine in trouble. Oh!
Well, Sam Show, those are closed fists and in the corner. I'm surprised our referee's not doing something about that. But wow, now jabbing here. The Wild Machine.
Oh my God, Buck Gunderson style right here. Look at this.
Wham!
Knocks him right out. Could that be it? Goes for the cover. Sam Showdown.
No, that right hand was not enough.
Wow. The Wild Machine, he looks like he doesn't know what to do. Oh!
The strap.
You know what that means? Jerry Lawler style right there. Goes for it again.
Off to the ropes. Wild Machine setting him up. I don't know, saying, come on, what you got?
Oh! That's just a big move.
I thought he was going to go for a heel hook, but no, digging in, crossface and grapevining it right away. Wow, this competitor, Wild Machine. I am definitely a fan of both of these guys after this match, let me tell you, Jay.
Well, what a great opening match, no doubt about it, with the Buck Gunderson finish right there. Wild Machine taking this one.
A very quick and succinct victory for the Wild Machine, but I gotta tell you, Amanuel Hassan impressed me. I hope to see him here again as well. And the Wild Machine, he'll be teaming up with Speedball Mike Bailey soon against Ayala and Nick Watts. We'll be back after these messages.
I know. Well, that's what's great about the new website. You can just click and go with whatever roster you want. Jim, I have to call you back.
Jim, I wanted to let you know, you talked to me about your problems with Herschel Ben Levy last week. Yeah. I want to let you know that you have a match with the Golem right here tonight.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, I'm undefeated here at Hogtown Pro Wrestling, and I'm going to take it to that Golem tonight. I'm tired of Herschel getting messed up in my business, man.
We'll give it to him.
From Niagara Falls, Ontario, James Wrecking Ball Runyon!
All right, here comes James Wrecking Ball Runyon, recently free from Buddy Fresh. Gave him a big suck to the chops last show and said, hey, I'm done with you. Here he is in a new pair of tights too, looking good. Wow, a gun show here at Hogtown Pro.
And from Little Italy, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Exception, Eddie Sapps!
Wow, using the Exception moniker once again here, Eddie Sapps. lives in Little Italy here in Toronto. Looks like he's being billed as such, no longer from Palermo, where his family is from, or where I do believe he was born. And, joined here at the commentary position by Jay Moore. Where were you at, buddy?
You know, I was doing some business backstage, but you know, this is going to be an interesting match. You know why, Hutch? Because Eddie Sappalucci is the one that screwed up with Goliath Ayala, and Runyon is the one that screwed up with Buddy Boone. I mean, who do you think is
That's right, Buddy Boone. That is correct. That's exactly who that is.
What? Yeah, that he's Buddy Boone.
Buddy
yeah.
Boone. Call him by his proper name, not Buddy Fresh. This nonsense, this garbage Buddy Fresh, this insult to our former champion Chunky Fresh that is the Buddy Fresh character.
Well, at least Buddy Fresh showed up. How about that, Hutch?
I guess so. You know, you've been complaining a red streak. Red, funny enough. You've been complaining a streak about this Wild Machine supposedly being Buck Anderson.
Yes.
What about Buddy Boone? He's banned from here at Hogtown Pro, had his contract taken away, and here he shows up as Buddy Fresh, and you don't even bat an eyelash.
Well, that's right. I mean, he was trying to help out this student, Runyon, who seems to have dropped him. Big mistake on this guy's part. I mean, having no track record in the world of professional wrestling, dropping a guy that does have a track record. And it's the same with, Sappalucci here. I mean, I think, Hutch, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who is the bigger failure in this match?
Who's the biggest failure? Well,
yes.
maybe I'll tell you at the end of the match, perhaps. But I tell you, I'm behind Runyon 100%, leaving Buddy Fresh. But I don't know if I like his attitude. Look at that, crushing the hand of Eddie Sapps. This guy's got a bit of a mean streak here.
Well, if Sappalucci can't take a simple handshake, maybe he should tap out of this match right now.
Well, I mean, Sapps is a businessman. He tries to be as legitimate as possible. He's not a plumber. Give me a break. Owns a few bars in town, quite a few businesses. Loves pro wrestling, and I kind of like Eddie Sapps. He's a nice guy. This Runyon guy, bit of a mean streak in there. I can see why he had enough with Buddy Fresh really quickly, because he's not exactly a nice guy. And Buddy Fresh, man, he'll get under your skin. He'll get under your skin just because of the smell.
Well, you know, Buddy Fresh has put a lot of people into the big leagues, and this guy's not going to be one of them because he dropped the ball. And Sappalucci, being such a smart businessman, failed to do business with the heavyweight champion, Goliath Ayala. Does that make any sense?
Will you please drop it? Eddie Sapps was the heart and soul of that tag team, and the reason they had the tag titles for so long was probably only because Goliath cheated all the time. But I tell you, any of the good in-ring action happened with Eddie Sapps in there. In behind now, here we go. Eddie has improved more than anybody on the roster, let me tell you. In behind, whoa, Runyon using that strength, but Sapps probably a little more experience in the ring than Runyon, although trained at one of the places you like, Neo Dojo, one of the final students at Neo before it shut down, James Runyon.
This guy was never at the Neo Dojo as much as he claims that he is. I've never seen him in there, and no one at Neo is taking responsibility for this guy if this guy drops Buddy Boone in such a disgrace the way he did.
I know he's been training all over Ontario now. We've seen him down at Battle Arts. I do believe that we've seen him at Squared Circle. He's been doing a lot of stuff around here, but right now what he's doing is wrenching on the knee and ankle of Eddie Sappalucci here. Sapps trying to get on a chokehold or a chinlock or something, but every time, Runyon, wow, popping back.
I gotta admit, Runyon looking like the better man in this match thus far.
Digging the elbow in on the knee joint, trying to hyperextend.
Love it.
Now Mr. Perfect style, just grinding knee to knee. Wow.
Working the leg, that's what you gotta do.
Twisted it every which way from Sunday.
And I mean, this is the type of stuff that Boone tried to tell this guy in the first place.
Oh, please. Oh, I must admit, Buddy Boone does love to wrench on a body part. I'm sure James Runyon, in the short amount of time that Buddy Fresh was mentoring him, he certainly didn't learn too much.
Well, he's got to get on Sappalucci, capitalize, get him in a figure four, do something. I mean, you got the guy's leg damaged. Drags him to the center of the ring now. Oh!
Wow, certainly focused in on that leg and that knee area. And there we go. There's the fundamentals of wrestling right there. Not a lot of guys in Hogtown Pro do stuff like this. You see a lot of flashy moves. You see a lot of CO Valinos pandering to the fans, running around and then trying to cheat for a win. This guy's going straight at a target. I don't know if Eddie Sapps showed a weakness on his way in the ring or if this guy just decided beforehand, I'm going to take out this guy's knee.
I think
whatever, I support it.
Everybody is fighting for a spot here at Hogtown since it's been rebranded. I mean, it's gotten to be a much more aggressive promotion. Tougher to get your way to the top, and the new talent coming in. It's gone crazy here at Hogtown, and you got to be a fighter in order to survive here.
Well, looks like a spinning toe hold here and kind of a wrenching on the ankle as well, like a heel hook. This is absolutely brutal.
Sapps trying to get to the ropes. You
say you never saw this guy down at Neo, but I'd be proud to say that I trained this guy. He is the fundamentals that this guy is showing here are impressing me, I'll tell you that.
Well, look at this.
Wham! Eddie out of the way, quick.
Hits the steel post, though.
Eddie Sapps always been a little more nimble than his opponents give him credit for.
Goes back with a leg.
Oh, shin breaker right down across the knee.
Couldn't get him quite that high up. I mean, taking his shoulder right to the steel post there earlier.
Whoa! Inside cradle here? No.
2 count only. Running back to his feet.
Runyon, a big boy, obviously spends time in the gym. Whoa, big lifter there from Eddie Sapps. But you know, when you're picking up a human being, moving around, flesh and bone, it's not quite as simple as a deadlift, let me tell you.
Well, Sapps can't even walk right now.
Part and parcel of why it's probably hard to pick him up. He's off balance when you begin to pick him up. Throws you off balance. But here we go, Eddie Sapps throwing all of his weight behind that forearm, and Runyon feeling it.
Here comes Sapps.
I don't know what he was going for.
Luthez press.
No, Runyon rolls
It's
right
caught.
through. Wow, that was nice. He's in deep on that single leg crab.
And right in the center of the ring, and Sapps has got nowhere to go. Can this be it?
And not just pulling backwards, pulling sideways on the knee. Look at that. Wow.
Beautifully done.
Eddie Sapps, look at the toughness. No, there we go.
That's it.
Here is your winner.
Wow.
James Wrecking Ball Runyon.
Wrecking Ball Runyon, an apropos name for this young man. Just wrecked Eddie Sapps. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I got to hand it to Runyon. Making his mark here at Hogtown Pro.
Who was that, a shake in the hand there of Eddie Sapps? I don't know. Well, there you go. We'll be back soon, folks. I am impressed here. Wow.
From Israel, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Sumerian Golem.
I'm assuming, yeah, there he is.
Yes!
Accompanied by Herschel Ben Levy.
I love it.
Wow, look at his shirt.
He's got a brand new shirt out available at the merchandise table and at hogtown.com.
You know, I'm laughing, but I really shouldn't. This guy's a dangerous, dangerous individual. Almost
Whoa,
put out.
whoa, wait a minute. Herschel's got something to say.
Arriving here tonight, and I go into the dressing room, Goliath stopped to look at me and he went, Herschel, מה זה? אתה משוגע! Oh, translate. He said, Herschel, what is it? Are you crazy? Crazy? You are the one who is crazy. He said, how could you wear this? How can you wear such a t-shirt like this? How can you wear it? To Yasser Arafat. I tell him, Goliath, if America can elect Donald Trump to be the president, then I can support Yasser Arafat. Why not? Why not?
Disgusting.
Absolutely.
Makes me sick.
I support him too, Herschel.
Hitler. Why not? Speaking of losers, present company excluded. Why don't we bring out this science loser that we're going to finish the career here tonight? The science loser. Bring him, come on! Oh, this is him?
All right, here he comes. Jim Nye, the science guy. Unfortunately, Herschel's got our mic. So I don't know how we're going to get this guy introduced.
Herschel should be the new ring announcer here at Hogtown. Now, you know as well as I do that I'm not a big fan of this science guy.
Of course not. Anybody with a good head on their shoulders you don't like.
Getting an easy way in here, being friends with Michael Elgin and shooting himself right to a title shot not long ago.
You don't like this guy because he's got an answer for all of your garbage. This guy sees right through it, just like me, just like anybody with a brain in their head.
He doesn't deserve to be in the spot that he's at the roster. That's what I'm saying.
Well, sure he does. Last time came within a hair's breadth of becoming the openweight champion here at Hogtown Pro.
Yes.
And we're going to see that when we get back here right after these commercial messages. The Jim Nye, the science guy, taking on the Sumerian Golem. Look, the Golem's fired up. My God. Here we are back at Hogtown Pro. There's our official bell. Jim Nye, the science guy, against the Sumerian Golem.
Now I got a question for you, Hutch. As we lock up here going into the match, I mean, you're in the office quite a bit. Why did you screw Nick Watts and give this science guy idiot a title shot not long ago?
Please, I have nothing to do with the booking here at Hogtown Pro. And let me tell you, this guy deserves a shot. He's one heck of an athlete. But wow, the Golem.
He's got nothing on the Golem right now.
Powering him back to the corner, and now that science guy trying everything he can.
He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't move the Golem. He's kicked him. He's punched him. He's trying to pick him up. He's got nothing on the Golem. Oh, goes to the shoulder and goes right down to the mat.
Wow.
Good.
Jim Nye is going to have to stop relying on brute strength and start using some science, some physics here, some leverage.
Well, obviously he knows nothing about science, knows nothing about physics because he's failed since the start of this match. Look at this.
He's done a whole heck of a lot better here at
Trying to gain some momentum.
In a much shorter period of time than you.
Jim Nye, you look like an idiot right now. An absolute idiot. This is these idiots calling him like science. They do that every time this guy's out here, and it's stupid. It doesn't even make sense.
It's a catchphrase, Jay. It's a. Do you understand
Look
what's going on
running
here?
out back to the locker room.
Well, I don't know
like
what
a little
he's
girl. Start counting, referee.
Oh my God!
What is this?
I was going to say, I don't know what's going on with the canvas there. It was one of the pieces of tape. Unfortunately,
what are you talking about? Look at the referee.
Sometimes.
This should be an automatic disqualification right now, but because this is one of Michael Elgin's buddies and one of your boys, you guys will support this science guy, Jim Nye.
Well, I got to tell you, he is one of my boys. I kind of like him. I certainly don't like the Golem. You ever tried to have a conversation with this guy? All he does is grunt at you.
So he doesn't want to talk to you, Hutch.
I don't think he wants to talk to anybody. I don't even think he knows what's going on around here. He just likes to hurt people.
Well, obviously he knows what's going on because he's sitting Nye right in the corner.
Nice float over there from Jim and a deep knife edge shot.
Trying to send Golem out.
Opposite side here, Jim Nye.
Here comes Nye.
Oh, wow, digging in deep with the shoulder block off the opposite side. Trying for the neck breaker and powers him over. Wow. Wrenching the neck of the Golem.
Well, just barely getting him over. What are you talking about, Hutch? What's this? Going up to the top. This could be a mistake.
Seen a lot of people go down to the flying elbow here at Hogtown Pro. Jim Nye, what's he going all the way up? Gonna go all the way up. Come on, Jim.
He's not doing it. He's wasting way too much time here.
Put this guy down for good. Get it over with. I'm sick of the Golem. I want to see somebody get a win over this guy.
Nobody's going to get a win over the Golem, especially this Jim Nye idiot. Wasting way too much time on that top rope.
Anything that'll take Herschel down a peg. Oh, wow, speaking of down a peg.
Oh, what an idiot.
That?
What a complete idiot. That should be edited and thrown out of here because this guy looks like a moron.
Well, unfortunately, Hogtown Pro, we show you the matches as is, but I got to tell you, that was a bit of a stupid move. He's been
and this is a scientist? And this is one of your friends?
Well, maybe it's the altitude, or I don't know what's going on here. It's the holiday season. Perhaps he's been drinking. Perhaps he's recovering from the holidays.
Oh, recovering from that, you big idiot. You're in trouble now.
Big forearm right to the chest.
He let the Golem go right back to his feet, and that's the mistake that this science idiot made.
Oh, and again, that'll get you wheezing, hard to breathe. And if you can't breathe, folks, you can't fight. Here the Golem choking him out now with the rope in there, too. Pushing down on the back of the head. You see that, Jay? Absolutely brutal.
I can't believe it. This is a man that was awarded a championship opportunity not too long ago, and now look at him, Hutch.
Well, speaking of championship opportunities, wow. I gotta tell you, if the Golem wasn't friends with Goliath Ayala, I'd put him right up there in contention. He has been devastating the roster here at Hogtown Pro, and he's devastating Jim Nye, the science guy
here. You make an interesting point there. I mean, at what point does the Golem just take everybody out here at Hogtown? Because that's what he has been doing.
Oh, gut red suplex, Iron Sheik style, to the canvas with authority, Jay.
Goes for the cover. That could be it right here.
Jim Nye showing his toughness.
Getting out on the count of two. I can't believe
Herschel
it.
Ben Levy all over the
Well, you want a little bit more,
show.
Jim Nye? You want a little bit more of a beating? Stupid. And all these idiots in the crowd, I'm talking about the Frank Brunos. Even the Tor Hearts, I don't care, yelling science. Makes me sick, Hutch. to steal one from you.
Yeah, I know. It's hard for you to make friends with even the simplest of people, the nicest of people, and you got a problem with everybody. And the Golem, wow, showing some intelligence there, grabbing for the ropes, knowing where he is in the ring, or at least knowing the rules of professional wrestling. Oh, which I'm surprised that this guy has a bit of a brain inside the beast.
Well, he's a beast, that's for sure. Look at it. Big boot to the back, and Jim Knight's in serious trouble. He should get out of this right now, Hutch.
Definitely. Well, you know, I should probably give the Golem a little more credit. I don't think Herschel Ben Levy, wow, would take anybody under his wing, under his tutelage, if they weren't able to learn. They weren't able to learn how to cheat and how to be a scoundrel.
Herschel Ben Levy is one of the most successful managers in the world, and now managing a band. I'm talking about Insane Clown Posse. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that. It's amazing how most of the things you talk about, whoa, I don't know about, because you're full of garbage, Jay. Slipping the slam there. I don't know what the Golem is going for, but it wasn't going to be good. Off the shoulders, in behind, under the clothesline, a big shoulder block, and still can't get him off his feet, Jay.
Goes for it again. Still can't get him off his feet. Ducks under a clothesline. Here comes Jim Nye.
Taking him down. He pulled his mask. Finally, showing some intelligence here in this match for a scientist. Grabbed the mask and just dragged him down. Took him right down to the mat.
An illegal move. Great. You're resorting to cheating.
Whoa, float over. DDT from the science guy.
He's got to get him over. He's got to go for that cover.
Could be here. I don't think we've seen the Golem in this much trouble ever.
No. Turns him over. Kicks out on the count of 2.
The Golem, extremely durable. Trying to get the crowd behind him, science guy. I don't know, scientific slam. I don't know what he calls it. That's what I like to call it.
Herschel Ben Levy up on the feet.
This is what happened last time. The science guy hates Herschel Ben Levy. He's letting him get under his skin match after match. Oh, wow.
Because he's afraid he's a campaign manager?
Turning him over.
That's it. He's done. Science is done. No!
Oh, showing some life here. The forces of nature behind the Golem. This guy, a force of nature, if I've ever seen one in a Hogtown ring.
I can't stand Jim Nye. I can't stand him.
Science will prevail. Oh, man, hard punch. Ducking under.
No. Come on, Golem.
He's taking out a lot of people here at Hogtown with that punch.
Herschel, do something.
You've seen this before, Science. Wham! Almost won the openweight title with that move.
Goes for the cover.
Oh, no.
Thank God, thank God.
Wow, that Golem impressing me here with his perseverance. And Jim Nye probably getting more out of the Golem than I've seen anybody so far.
Dropping the straps. Channeling his own Michael Elgin right there. Picking him up. Can he do it? No. No, that's it. Wow. Just feed him.
The Golem, so impressive. Here we go. What's going on here? Whiplash style.
Oh, yeah, the heart punch. The heart punch. The devastating Golem heart punch. And that's it right here. Say goodnight, Hutch Henrys.
Oh, and again, down.
It's over for Jim Nye. Yes.
The Golem devastating opponent after opponent.
What a match. Jim Nye, the science guy, is finished here at Hogtown. Finished, Hutch.
I gotta tell you, that ripcord style hard punch has been devastating the roster here at Hogtown Pro. Folks, you can join us January 29th at Variety Village. The Openweight Championship will be on the line, and Goliath Ayala, from what I hear, will have the Golem in his corner as it's heavy. So this is going to be one heck of an event. Check it out. Hogtown Pro teaming up with Lucha T.O. January 29th.
I love it.
We will see you next time here on Rogers TV. The Golem victorious. Once again, we got to get some help in the ring for Jim Nye, the science guy.